We're about to go through 5 different cryptos that I am accumulating in August 2023 that a lot of crypto whales are also buying in this month that we believe will 10, 50, 100x. I'll be going through the projects in this video and save you some time, right? Before we go into this video, a lot of the videos on YouTube right now, they're covering the same projects, right? Chainlink, Cardano, Ethereum, XRP. We all know Ethereum and XRP are going to go up. But what we're looking for is the 100x plays. I'm not directing this to any YouTuber out there. I'm just telling you in general, right? We're looking at projects that can actually 100x, 50x, that actually have the potential to pull that off. The first project that I'm currently looking at is YPredict, right? Now, YPredict at the very moment is in ICO phase. I've actually already bought some YPredict myself. It is an AI project. And if you actually look at the tokenomics and the value these guys are bringing, it is absolutely insane. Low supply, only 100 million, $6.5 million market cap. You compare this to some of the top projects, top AI projects right now, or not even top, some of the more, not basic, but other AI projects that are currently in lower market cap. Let's go with Sentinel Protocol, $34 million market cap. Let's say that YPredict does the bare minimum and does like a 5x, right? And that would just about reach the all-time lows of another AI project, if that makes sense, right? Let's go with a better example here. Let's go with Akash Network. These guys have actually been pumping recently, but they're well off the ATH, as you'll be able to see. So Akash Network, if it decides to load here, okay, there you go. So you can see it's starting to pump now. It's currently on a $100 million market cap. You look at its ATH, this should be over a billion market cap by the next bull market, right? You look at YPredict's potential here as an AI project. 6.5 million is pennies to the dollar, really, compared to what it should be in the upcoming bull market in 2024 once we see the BTC halving, right? 20,000 plus users on the waiting list to use their product, which is ready. And right now, if you do go ahead and actually buy the pre-sale, you can just say, I personally bought it through BNB. Let's say you want to buy 3 BNB worth, about $1,000 worth. You can actually get lifetime access as well with your buy. You can see here lifetime access is ticked up. If you don't want to get it, it will be cheaper, of course. But lifetime access will basically allow you to buy the token and also get lifetime access to the platform. I'm sure it's going to be a monthly cost once it launches, so it's going to be much cheaper if you get it now, right? But I personally did buy it as I do trade crypto, and it does help you do technical analysis without wasting all that time. I personally had a look at it, and I'm very, very bullish on this project, right? You can go through all the utility here compared to other projects like Luna Crash, Dash to Trade, and DeFi Trends, which are their competitors. And you look at what these guys are providing, it's a whole lot more. Chart trading, free prediction marketplace, auto indicator, AI predictions, trading terminals, quotes, comparisons, transactional data analysis. And if you go down here, they actually explain on why they believe it's a 10 to 100x potential. And it makes sense, right? It really does make sense. You look at other projects, they're offering similar things or even inferior things, in fact, and they have a market cap of 50 to 100 million. If YPredict reaches the bare minimum of 50 to 100 million market cap, really, that would be about a 10 to 20x, right? And that is if it does the bare minimum and it reaches the lows of the other projects. You gotta keep that in mind, right? Lifetime of free prediction, lifetime access to the platform for just 500 USD. You can see here, models were built by top 1% AI developers, huge discounts on their products and platforms, which I don't really care about, to be fair. The only thing I do care about is the fact it has a lot of potential. I've checked through the tokenomics. I'm very, very bullish on this project, and also the lifetimes of free predictions. They're trusted by VCs and pro traders for a reason. Exclusive insights, massive data trading, coin predictions, asset analytics. And I'll be going through a bit more in-depth in a review in the future. But yes, the team is completely doxed and they are very, very reputable guys. Now, moving on to the second project is Aleph Zero. Now, I've bought a lot of Aleph Zero these past couple weeks. Very good reason why I've been accumulating. The price right now is absolutely amazing. It's been stagnating for a while. This is the best time to be buying Aleph Zero. Zero knowledge, scalable layer 1, privacy enhancing blockchain that ensures scalability. Low transaction fees, instant finality, and optimal security. And here you have it in numbers. 0.9 seconds time to finality, 0.003 and 0 average cost per transaction, 64,503 accounts already and 126 mainnet validators. Now, what the hell does this actually mean? Right? What the hell does this mean? This basically means this is exactly what Bitcoin is. However, it's fixing all the problems. It's fixing all of Ethereum's problems, the privacy problems, the transaction fees, the high finality rates, that just the rate, the speed, the TPS, everything about it is perfect, right? That's what makes Aleph Zero so good. It's a scalable layer 1 with low fees, with privacy enhancing blockchain, which has been a big problem with a lot of other blockchain, as you don't have privacy and people have having to, people love privacy in crypto. That was the whole point of crypto, is for the privacy element. And now you can actually get all that and you're able to invest in the project very early on. Similar to why Predict, I believe this is like an easy 10x in my opinion. But please do keep in mind that this is not, financial advice, guys. Please do your own research. Everything in this video is my personal opinion, and that's all it is. It is listed in some exchanges already, like KuCoin, Gate, Huobi, BitGet, MEXC, CoinX, and Spitmart, and so on. But I do think once it gets listed in some of the major exchanges like Crypto.com, Binance, Coinbase, and so on and so forth, we're really gonna start seeing those 10, 20x's happening with Aleph Zero. Sure, it's a 200 million market cap, but I can't see why it can't reach 20 billion market cap, right? A 2 billion market cap, sure. A 10 billion market cap, I think, is very possible, including a 20 billion. That would make it a 50 to 100x project, right? Like, this is just as valuable to be one of the top 10 cryptos. That's what you gotta keep in mind, right? Moving on to the next project is Alliance Block Nixara. Now, I've been talking about Alliance Block, AOBT, for well before it got all the attention at the start of the year. I've been talking about it since last year when the prices were in the all-time low, right? Where the price had another zero. That's how back we need to go back. Before the hack happened, before Nixara was even born, that's when I was talking about Alliance Block, and that's exactly when I was holding Alliance Block. The price had they had a massive hike. The price dumped from 10 cents now down to 6 cents. But the fact it's only gone down to 6 cents, it's unbelievable. You gotta keep that in mind. It was a massive hike, a multi-million dollar hike, and they are still quite literally very close to the ATH, which is absolutely insane. Now, why is Alliance Block so valuable? That infrastructure for decentralized tokenized markets. You can go through their partners and so on, which I'm gonna go through now. Right, if you come down there, you can see the partners and collaborators. You got CV Labs, GBG, LSEC, BestQ, Artbanks, BNB Chain, of course, Quant. Yes, these guys are working with Quant on the Quant QRC20 chain. Galileo Protocol, who are also working with Quant, if you guys didn't know. Engine Starter, right? Crest, Toronet, All Network, Floss, Plug and Play. They were also part of the NatWest startup scheme, which they obviously have removed now, as they're not. They still are to an extent a startup, but not like before where they just launched, right? These guys also worked with NatWest when launching. They got funding from them. IX Swap, very big names in the space, especially the biggest one being Quant and the Swiss Blockchain Federation, right? Some pretty big names these guys are directly working with. They're connecting global markets on chain to build an enhanced cross-border financial infrastructure. So quite literally, the problem of crypto and mass adoption, these guys are here to fix it. It's a multi-trillion dollar problem, a multi-trillion dollar market that these guys will be tackling. The next project in this video is Wall Street Memes. Now, I'm sure a lot of you have seen Wall Street Memes because of all the noise it is creating, right? Because of all the noise it is creating. The current price of Wall Street Memes is 0.0331. The next price will be 0.0334. Once it launches, you are automatically going to be in profit with this pre-sale, but that's not the point. The point of Wall Street Memes is all the noise and hype that it has been building. You can see here, these guys have been blowing up on Twitter. Over nearly 300k followers. Massive meme coin. A lot of noise and attention going into it, which is exactly what you need with projects, meme coin projects. These guys on pre-sale, so you're able to get in the ground floor right now. You can buy through Ethereum or USDT. A link to the project will be down in the description. But yes, it is a project I am very bullish on. I do believe will do, at least in my opinion, a 2, 5, 10 to even a 20x, to say the least, right? Going over to the last project of this video, it is Robits. Now, we talked about Robit in yesterday's video, but right now is a very good time to be looking at Robit. These guys are doing $1 million buybacks every week. These guys are a gambling company, if you guys didn't know, just to clear up. But yeah, these guys are generating $1 million worth of profits on a daily basis, and they're doing $1 million buybacks moving from now on a weekly basis. And what makes this so good for Robit is the fact that Robit quite literally has a very low liquidity. I'm pretty sure liquidity less than $10 million, about $8 or $9 million liquidity. I might be wrong, you guys can go and check exactly, but it should be close to it, right? So if you do the maths if they're doing a $2 million buyback, guys, within a month, that's a guaranteed 2x, and that's without people buying in, right? And of course, that is subject to a lot of things, so don't take it literally, right? That's just my sort of rough estimation in my head that I've done right now. But if you guys do the maths the fact they have a low liquidity, they have $1 million buybacks, and it's not by $1 million, I literally mean a percentage of their profits on a weekly basis from casino and sport books. They make a lot of money. These guys are well known, not only in Web3, but also in the Web2 world, right? A lot of people know about Robits. Gambling is massive. GambleFi will be a massive talking factor in this upcoming market, and I might make a full video on gambling projects simply because of how much potential they have. But that brings us to the end of this video. All the links to the projects will be down in the description. You guys can go ahead and check them out. It's been your boy Crypto Alert. See you guys next time. Take care and peace.